watching Austin's beloved Perry Logan in World Without Republicans. Hi, this is God. You are watching Austin's beloved Perry Logan in World Without Republicans. Come on, dream the dream with me. World without Republicans. Oh, rejoice, wonderful. Oh, world without Republicans.
We're dreaming of a world without Republicans. You're dreaming of a world without Republicans. I'm dreaming of a world without Republicans. Come with me into a fantasy in which there are no Republicans to screw things up for you and me. Is this not a delightful fantasy? Hi, thank you for watching. It's May 15th, 2008. Just to let you know what's going on, Austin, Texas is recovering from a terrible hailstorm. Austin, Texas is recovering, picking up the pieces quite literally from a shatteringly bad hailstorm, the worst in Austin's history. And it was the Republicans' fault. Why not? Don't you see? The more stuff they do, the worse it gets. Oh, come on. Tell me you haven't seen the pattern. Well, anyway, I think I, like you, I think I, like thousands, millions of Americans, go to bed every night comforting themselves with dreams of a world without Republicans. No world without Republicans. Dig it, dig it, dig it. A world without Republicans. Think about it. We would have health care. I'm enjoying the fantasy. Just to cheer you up and to straighten you up about where the country needs to go. Come on now, here we are on May 15th, 2008, and everybody from me to Ann Coulter knows Barack Obama will be the next president. Go Obama! Hey, beginning to look like it's Obama time for the USA. Right, Buddha? This is the Buddha! This is the This is the This is the Yes, that's right, Perry. It's Go-Bama time for the USA! The presidency of Barack Obama will be the first step toward a world without Republicans. Oh, even the fish are dreaming of a world without Republicans. The presidency of Barack Obama will be the first step toward a world without Republicans. Oh, even the fish are dreaming of a world without Republicans. Hello, I am a fish, and I too am dreaming of a world without Republicans. Everybody's dreaming of a world without Republicans. Now back to Perry. Hi. The whole world is dreaming. Not just dreaming either, but planning. Oh, close your mouth. This is my brother Jerry, and sometimes he can't close his mouth. The whole world, the major point here is that in a world without Republicans, we would have more democratic stuff, and it would be a better place. One of the dirty little secrets about liberalism and liberal stuff that I like to point out is that once people get some liberal stuff, they like it. That's right. Once people get a load of liberal stuff, and even, can I use the word socialist? No, I can't use the word socialist? Okay, never mind. Mr. Logan has walked off the set because he was not allowed to use the word socialist. Hey, wait a minute. Can't I use the word socialist here on PACT, which is socialist television? Doesn't anybody around here but me, Perry Logan, know that PACT, here in Austin, PACT is government television. I mean, it's like socialist government television. In case you don't know, I'm doing my show on good old PACT, wonderful PACT, which, you know, pretty obviously is a liberal thing. There wouldn't be PACT if there weren't a liberal judge. A liberal judge made a decision, and now we have a thing called PACT, which is full of right-wingers. It's full of angry white guys with IQs in the mid-80s. Somehow PACT, a wonderful thing given to us by the liberals, let's face it. You wouldn't have PACT if Austin weren't a liberal city. Give me a break. There would be no such thing as PACT in Austin, Texas, if it weren't for liberals, and yet somehow Here on Pact, you see hour after hour of angry white guys with IQs in the mid-80s. 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 Mr. Logan is having a cow over his puzzlement at how Pact, a notably liberal, even socialist institution, is filled with angry white guys with IQs in the mid-80s. 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 Say it! Angry white guys with IQs in the mid-80s. Angry white guys in the mid-80s. Oh, don't you wish we lived in a world without Republicans? Please, tell me you don't wish we lived in a world without Republicans, where we didn't have the administration of the worst president ever, except he wasn't elected. Huh, what an irony, huh? Yeah, you know, he would be the worst president ever, except he wasn't elected. And that's why we all dream together, the whole world, of a world without. Mr. Logan is blissing out on the thought of a world without Republicans. A world where the worst president ever, except that he wasn't elected, would never exist. You're dreaming of a world without Republicans. When left-wing policies get adopted, when a liberal, and let's face it, if I may use the word socialist, Pact is socialist. The very camera that I'm using to tape this show as Austin picks up after this hailstorm, well, the very camera here before which I stand is the very same camera to be used by another producer. Now, what's that, people? Socialism! What was that? I couldn't hear it. Socialism! 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 Wow, what a mind blower. Well, it is pretty much like a library. I'm not kidding. The method by which I do this show is through Pact here in Austin. And we take out the cameras. We take out the cameras, not the dummy, not my brother. This is my brother, Jerry. I'm sorry, this is my brother, Jerry. And we take out the cameras. We take out the cameras in the same way that you would take out a library book. You see what I'm saying? Now, technically, I think that's probably socialism. So, at the risk of using a forbidden word that would like fry people's brains, the funny thing is that everybody's a socialist when there's something in it for them. The first thing you gotta understand is that everybody loves public parking when they're looking for a public parking place. Not a profound point, but a simple one that angry white guys with IQs in the mid-80s missed. That angry white guys with IQs in the mid-80s missed. Yeah, they do. Angry white guys with IQs in the mid-80s miss the obvious fact that everybody's a socialist when there's something in it for them, okay? And I'm only pointing this out because left-wing policies become very close to people's hearts once they're adopted. So you see, that kind of proves everybody's a socialist when there's something in it for them. Yeah. Kidding.
So, if you understand the show so far, you must tell us. You must tell us. We have ways of making you talk. We are going to review. We are going to review the show so far. That was the show so far. Thank you for opening up to us. And now, back to Austin's beloved Perry Logan in... World of Republicans.
Mr. Logan respectfully requests that viewers return onto their bodies for the next section.
And now, a quick recap. Okay, here's the recap. The basic point is that here's a quick recap. Left-wing policies become very beloved. If left-wing, and let's face it, even socialist. Yeah! Even socialist policies become much beloved. Who wants to give up their libraries? Do you? Do you? Do you? Does anyone? Does anyone? Well, no, we don't want to give up stuff. We don't want to give up our sidewalks. And if you compare us to other countries, you'll find that if you propose to Canadians or Australians, for example, or French, anyone with a real healthcare system, a left-wing, liberal / socialist, healthcare system. And the point being that it's been well established that if you ask any of those people if they want to trade places with us, well, do you think they want to? Wow! Well, of course not. I believe that one survey of Canadians, well, they asked Canadians, who are living much longer than us, by the way. Oddly enough, since they instituted a healthcare system, Canadians are beginning to live longer than us. Yes. So you see, unless you want to see Canadians dancing on your grave, vote Democratic. Unless you want to see Canadians dancing on your grave, vote Democratic. And now, Austin's beloved Perry Logan sings, unless you want to see Canadians dancing on your grave, vote Democratic!
Canadian, Canadian, not dancing on your grave. Canadian, Canadian, not dancing on your grave.
Canadian, Canadian, a dancing on my grave. Canadian, Canadian, a dancing on my grave.
Okay, peace. I doubt that Canadians are into dancing on anybody's grave, but the cold truth is that a universal health care system saves lives. Left-wing policies save lives. And of course, in those surveys, there was a poll done of Canadians, and they said, would you switch? And they said, would you switch your healthcare system with that of the United States? If you can call that a system. If you can call that a system. And after the Canadians stopped laughing, I would imagine after the Canadians stopped with a little bit of polite laughter, they said, well, no, to the tune of 97%. I once read an entry, it was like a blog by an Australian guy. And he was trying to clue us in. He was saying, listen, if you told Australians that you were going to take away their healthcare system and replace it with the U.S. healthcare system,
there would be a fighting on the streets, fighting on the streets.
The normally peace-loving Australians would be fighting on the streets if their government dared to take away that yummy left-wing stuff. It's like yummy. Well, people like it. That's the point. I think I've made my point. Austin loves PACT. People love Social Security. You see what I mean? People love libraries. People love sidewalks. Once they've got it, they love it. Yeah, once they got it, Medicare. Not everyone, but the 80%ers. The 80%ers. That's the thing there. Thanks to the science of polling, we know just how many people are always going to get it wrong. Now, I don't know. Somehow they were in charge. Was that weird? But you see, right-wing policies are as unpopular as left-wing policies are popular. Yeah, compare and contrast left-wing stuff, even socialist stuff. Whoa, it blows you away, doesn't it? But even socialist stuff turns out to be PACT, which everybody loves, libraries, which everybody loves, Social Security, which everybody loves. Yeah, left-wing policies, when they get instituted, and are done at all decently, are loved by all but the 20%ers. But right-wing policies, by contrast,
create universal revulsion.
Wow. They create universal revulsion. One of the reasons why South America is getting to the left is because a lot of these goofy right-wing economic policies were instituted. Just kidding. But one of the reasons the South and Central America have gone just like wildly to the left, one of the reasons was that they tried out some of this right-wing stuff. Yeah, and a revulsion overtook the people of South and Central America in most countries there right now. They're way to the left, baby. And why do you suppose? Because kind of like Friedman-esque goofy right-wing crackpot economic theories cause revulsion. That's what I'm saying. Right-wing policies tend to cause revulsion. They just don't last long. And now, Austin's beloved karaoke sings World Without Republicans. I'm dreaming of a world without Republicans. You're dreaming of a world without Republicans. Come on, everybody. Dream with me. Dream with Mary. We can keep them true. Don't you know about the Logan Plan? Don't you know the Logan Plan for ridding America of Republicans? Hey, if we can't have a world without Republicans, we can at least gather them all into one place. All of them. Into one area where they can have their own country, Wingnutistan. Wingnutstan. Perhaps they can have their own country of Wingnutstan. May I suggest Utah? Utah is the only red state left, baby. So the Logan plan for ridding America of Republicans is to airlift the many cool people out of Utah. I'm really sorry. I don't like doing this, but by now, don't you see, the Republican Party is a public health problem. But my God, they have screwed up. They have done more damage than can possibly be measured. And in a world without Republicans, we would have all the things that most of us really want, and we would not have them gaming the system. Yeah. By contrast, over in Wingnutstan, it would be all white guys. It would be a country of almost all white guys, with very heavily guarded borders and heavy abortion laws, and an extremely high infant mortality rate, and a lot of gun shooting, and just a lot of creepy stuff, and they would be dead in weeks. I'm so sorry.